Hey guys, it's Sam, and today I'm going to be gushing about The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This will be my very spoilery discussion video, so if you want to check out my spoiler-free review, I will be posting that down below. So if you already watched the review, you know I loved this book. I am obsessed with this book. I keep wanting to talk about this book. I want everyone that I know to read this book. I loved that this world and this plot was just very much steeped in secrets. I really appreciated that it was an excellent foundational book for the rest of the series, but I didn't feel like I was being info dumped with like world building information or anything else, and I wasn't feeling left out and that I needed the next book for just to be clued in on things. I need the next book because I need the next book because it was so good. So as far as the world, I really loved how they made this gift thing be the kind of magical element. I am so intrigued by Leah's gift and just the gifts in general. When they ran to the vagabonds and they were kind of talking about how gifts work and that everyone kind of can potentially have them, and you still don't really know, or at least I haven't really quite figured out what the gifts are. Are they premonitions? Are they like seeing the future? Are they just foreshadowing? I don't know. I don't really know what exactly they entail. Are they visions? I don't know. She hears it in her head, but is it different for other people? I am so intrigued for that whole gift thing to be fleshed out. Also, all of the political things that are happening in the world and the different political relationships. I love the map in the front. I mean, obviously the map in the front is like the key to any good fantasy, but I just really am intrigued by everything that's happening between the different kingdoms and with like Venda and with everything else and the prophecy with all the kingdoms and just everything. I'm so intrigued, but like I said, I don't feel like I was really left out or anything, which I really appreciate. I don't feel like I wasn't given enough information. So as far as the characters, I already talked about how much I love Leah. I love her. I want to be like her best friend. I love that they made her a strong character, but they didn't make her an like in-your-face ice princess. You know, I love that she wanted to start her own life, was really, you know, wanted to be in love and really held love to like a high standard, but not in like a romantic, overly romantic way, in a very realistic way for her age. I love how she really didn't throw her royalty in anyone's face, that she really wanted to work hard. I love the way that she reacts to people in general, her friendships with like Pauline, her relationship with her family, and her relationship with Caden and Rafe is just, I just loved everything that she did and the choices she made. I just felt like the choices she made, even though I'm not a princess, I would make myself. So I mentioned in my review that I teared up a few times with Leah. I just really loved her show of strength when she saw her brother die in that whole massacre and then having to bury him, and she like was going to dig graves for everyone and her hands were bleeding. I was like bawling. Like I loved everything about her and just felt so sympathetic and empathetic for her and just, oh my goodness. And then again, like 15 minutes later when she, well, reading wise, 15 minutes later, when she killed Eben's horse for him because she just like had sympathy on a little kid, and it's just like, I love her. She is such a sympathetic character, and she's obviously going to be a bigger part of this world and this whole prophecy and everything else, and I love that she's not an ice princess, like I said. I love that she is just like a strong character and I believe in her, and she's just like an excellent heroine, and I love all my heroines. That sounded funny. I love all my leading ladies, but I just love her so much. I feel like she's really worthy of this kind of like prophecy, and I'm very excited to see what happens to her and everybody else. So as far as the boys and the love triangle, I said in my review that I figured it out. I will admit that I did kind of take little notes in my phone because I knew that it was going to be kind of like, you know, a challenging thing, and I decided that it was Rafe as the prince very early on, but I still wasn't sure up until when they revealed that it was Caden. Like, I was still like, am I right? I don't know, but I love Rafe. So Rafe is my favorite. I love him. He's just perfect, and I just love him so much. But I will say, like, once Caden took her and they did that whole thing with all of them, I don't love him, and I still have a lot of problems with him, but I did find myself liking him a little more and being really intrigued about him. I mean, I love assassin characters, but I found myself really appreciating him too and kind of wanting to know what his background is. Honestly, the whole like, oh, I'm a tortured soul and this is why I do these bad things to people isn't really a good enough excuse for me. So I'm interested to see if it's going to take that route or if I'm going to really be surprised yet again and my emotions are going to be torn at, because I have a feeling that might be what happens is like, I'm thinking it's gonna go one way and then it'll go another. So I love both of the men. I love all the different side characters. I loved all the vagabonds. I just love the imagery that we got with them, and just their personalities were really awesome. And I love how they kind of took Leah under their wing and really, really appreciated her being there for the short time she was there. Also, is it Grizz? The guy, one of the guys that's in that pack of assassins, not the little boy, not the gross Malik guy, not Finch. Is it Grizz? I can't remember. But his whole knowing how to speak her language and like wanting to keep that a secret, like what's that about? Like I want to know what that's about. I'm so intrigued by that. So speaking of secrets, I love that everybody has a secret in this. I'm very, very intrigued by everybody's secrets, even like Rafe and, you know, his whole background, Caden's whole background, her family's whole background, her mother kind of knowing about the prophecy potentially, all that political stuff, like everything. I am so interested to hear more. I was so devastated when I didn't see on Goodreads that the next book had a publication date, so I tweeted the author and she said that the next book is called The Heart of Betrayal and it comes out in July 2015, if you guys don't already know that. I'm so excited. I already want to pre-order it. I'm so excited. So let me know what you guys thought of the book. Are you as fangirling over it as I am? I just love it. Who was your favorite guy? Who were you pulling for? You know, who's your favorite character? Do you love Leah as much as I do? Everything. Just let me know. And I hope that this book really takes off and this series really takes off, because I just feel like right now it's gotten hype, but it should have way more hype. So talk to me about this book, guys. I am dying to talk about this with people, so comment down below and we can have a discussion about it. So thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you guys soon. Bye!